This program is vibrant and colorful. Chapter 1, The Country in Spring, helps the audience to open their hearts to life, to feel that spring is coming on every street corner. Chapter 2, The Rhythm of the City Life, brings the audience through the image of Haiphong, a bustling, cheerful, full of life and dynamic city. Haiphong is developing not only with rising buildings, but also because of the space with many deep layers of cultural and historical messages, sending the message of gratitude. Chapter 3, Haiphong welcomes the new year, evokes the audience feelings of jubilation and joy to welcome the new year with many dreams and aspirations. Yet this program ended with a countdown of the transition between the old year and the new year with the song Happy New Year, conveying many dreams and hopes for a more meaningful and successful new year to everyone.
During this year's New Year, the number of passengers traveling by air increased compared to normal days. A representative of Krabi International Airport said that the airport has studied and forecasted the number of passengers arriving and departing from Krabi Airport so as to proactively implement the plan to serve passengers, check equipment at the terminals, arrange flexibly operation and check-in counter for domestic and international flights, depending on the time of the flight schedule. Closely keep an eye on take-off and landing schedule to coordinate with departments to deploy flexible plans to exploit the launch to serve passengers. Mobilize staffs and necessary departments strictly comply with regulations and directives to serve passengers on peak occasions. The airport will try the best to ensure the quality of passenger services during the New Year holiday, meeting the flight schedule of all airlines in case of increasing flights.
Right at the transitional moment between the old and the new year, Haiphong Port Trust Company has welcomed the port orders of 2023 simultaneously at 3 units, Tân Vũ Port, Chùa Vệ Port and Hoàng Diệu Port. At exactly 0 a.m. on January the 1st, 2023, at Tân Vũ Port branch, Đông Hải to West Hải District, leaders of Haiphong Port Trust Company and port officials and workers received the first cargo quote from North Mars ship of Miest in the joyful welcome of the staff and workers. North Mars vessel has a tonnage of 23,417 DWT, length of 172 meters, width of 28 meters, carrying 90 containers docked at Haiphong Port. After completing the import procedures, it will carry 202 containers for exporting goods. In 2022, Haiphong Port has overcome difficulties, implemented solutions in market work, organization, and production management. The goods throughput to the port reached nearly 40 million tons, of which containers reached 1,925,600 TEUs. Revenue reached more than 2,479 billion dong. Profit before tax is about 860 billion dong, reaching 108.9% of the year's plan. The port has maintained its position as a top seaport in the northern region.
In the last days of the year, the working atmosphere on the construction site of container terminals number 3 and 4 of Haiphong International Gateway Port in Lake Huyện is very urgent. Construction port are hastened to speed up project deployment. Construction investment project of container terminals number 3 and 4 in Haiphong International Gateway Port at Lake Huyện area has a scale of 750 meters in length, capable of receiving container ships up to 100,000 deadwood tons. It has one bus berth to receive ships and barges with a capacity of 100 to 160 TEU. The project also invested in technical infrastructure works, signal equipment, meeting the goods throughput from 1 to 1.1 million TEU a year. Mr. Phạm Hồng Minh, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Haiphong Port Trust Company said,
Hiện nay tiến độ thi công đã hoàn thành được.
Currently, we have completed a part of the bridge segment. Ground leveling work is being accelerated. It is expected that in the second quarter of 2024, the project will be put into operation. We are currently constructing 3 ships, full crews taking advantage of construction conditions related to water tides. We will try to execute it urgently. Currently, we continue to add more equipment to accelerate the project progress.
The construction on offshore terrain is very difficult. The investor, the project management board, the contractor, and the consulting unit are trying to us and coordinate to take advantage of favorable conditions to urgently execute construction, even during holidays and TED. Mr. Phạm Hồng Minh, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Haiphong Port Trust Company said,
Thì cho đến thời điểm này,
Thankfully,
do
the
là
basic
khó khăn
difficulties have been
đã
overcome.
vượt qua.
We are speeding up the project, encouraging staff and employees during this New Year's Eve.
The investment project to build container terminals number 3 and 4 in Haiphong International Gateway Port, unlike Huyện area, has a total investment of more than 6,900 billion yuan. According to the plan, it will be built in 5 years, from 2020 to 2025.
And following, let's review spotlights of the week.
Spotlight.
Recently, at the Vietnam-Czech Friendship Legal Culture Palace, the Hanoi Tourism and Trade Investment Promotion Center, in collaboration with the Haiphong City Department of Industry and Trade, opened the Fair of Vietnamese Goods, Regional Specialties and OCOP products in 2022. Taking place from December 27 to the 30th, this trade and tourism promotion activity aims at connecting markets, expanding cooperation and promoting consumption of products and services between Haiphong, Hanoi City and other provinces and cities across the country. The fair has 120 booths of businesses and local operators from many provinces and cities nationwide. The Fair of Vietnamese Goods, Regional Specialties and OCOP products this year not only contributes to introducing OCOP products, regional specialties of provinces and cities to Haiphong consumers, but also supporting the market and strengthening trade promotion, cooperation and connection between localities, boosting domestic consumption in response to the campaign. Vietnamese people give priority to using Vietnamese goods, contributing to stabilizing the market, supply and boost for the Lunar New Year celebration 2023.
In order to effectively take care of employees and support businesses, units in Haiphong Economic Zone Authority approved and signed an emulation agreement in 2023. The Economic Zone Trade Union is determined to comprehensively fulfill its targets, focused on taking care of and protecting the rights and interests of employees, dealing with the shortage of orders at some enterprises, coordinating with business owners to take care of TAFE for workers, helping difficult workers with the motto that all workers have a one-day separation. Also at the conference, 5 business leaders and 19 grassroots trade union officers in Haiphong Economic Zone were awarded the medal for the cost of the trade union. And the individuals and groups were awarded the Certificate of Merit from the General Confederation of Labor of Vietnam, Certificate of Merit from the City Labor Union, and Certificate of Merit of Economic Zone Trade Union.
Taking place from December 19 to 24 this year in Hoi An City, Quảng Nam Province, Asian Music Festival 2022 has ended. 53 awards were awarded. Haiphong Sing and Dance Troupe won 5 individuals and collective awards. With the artistic program, The Sound of the Sea Waves, Haiphong Sing and Dance Troupe won 5 individual and collective awards, in which meritorious artist Đức Hoài won the gold medal with the performance The Dance of the Sea. Artist Khánh Ngọc won the award for Best Contemporary Lead Singer. The group of artists Lê Cương and vocalist Tuấn Long, Hoàng Phương, Ngọc Hiếu and the band won the silver medal in the performance Fishing Village Boys. Artists Bích Yên, Ngọc Bích, Nitu and a group of female dancers and the band won bronze medals for the performance Weaving of Rivers, Weaving of Human Love. In addition, the band of troupe was awarded with a record of merit for the best orchestra by the Vietnam Musicians Association. As broadcast today, our program is produced by executive producer Lê Sĩ Phú, producer Nguyễn Thị Thu Hương, editor của Minh Thu Trang, technician Quang Vũ. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.
FM 93,7 MHz,
Tin tức thời sự cập nhật liên tục.
phản ánh thông tin đa chiều hấp dẫn,
FM 93,7 MHz.
sinh động qua từng trang tin tức.
Quý vị và các bạn thân mến, tiếp theo chương trình là bản tin thời sự Hải Phòng bằng tiếng Trung Quốc dành cho người nước ngoài đang sinh sống và làm việc tại thành phố.
Hải Phòng,新闻. Hải Phòng, 新闻. 听众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收听海防广播电视台的新闻节目。